Yo guys, I hope you're all good and welcome to an episode of Banditsadventures. And on today's episode we've got building an underground bunker. If you're not subscribed to the page, then please subscribe. It's absolutely free and I will be flooding this page with content, so keep your eye out. The weather was absolutely scorching. I don't know what sort of sick joke it was or my bad timing that's been manifested from past lives, but it was terribly hot. I'm talking nearly 30 degrees and I was swinging pickaxes about with a hat on. Some of the old tools spent 5 minutes in the trenches and stepped back, said, "Nah sir, this is not from me, you can take this one from here." Why is this guy actually building this bunker, you might be asking? Good question, sir. I don't actually know. Yeah, that shin hurt, I'm not gonna lie. It was like a scooter to the shin, like a metal BMX pedal to the shin. That shin slap alone had me rethinking this whole project. No, I'm only joking. I slapped the most pathetic excuse of a glove back on you've ever seen in your life, and I jumped straight back in that pit. Looking back on this, I wish I hadn't have been just throwing them rocks willy-nilly onto the top of the hill, because I had to move them again and again and again. It's pure rock. What did you expect? Candy floss. I'll be back to the chopper now. I don't know what's with the random movie quotes. I'm starting to think I've got Tourette's or something. This shovel's fucked. Oh, that a shovel, mate? There's a pickaxe depth there, but not stood up straight. It's leaned back like Little John. Let's just do it the stubborn way first and see if we can get this thing out of here. Probably gonna knock you guys down if I can. Oh, it's jammed in between there now. No! Can't even. We got it. Alright. Not as bad as what I thought. Nah mate, only took you half a working day to get it out. Got my battery pack there, just catching rays because I chopped trees. Like these overhanging branches was blocking that sun originally, and I wanted to dig in the sun like an idiot. So now I'm here, heat wave digging. Sounds like a you problem, son. Nah, all jokes aside, I should have at least took a tarp or wore sun cream or something, because over the next couple of days I got absolutely blasted by the sun. I'm far in now. Like, I spent a lot of time over the course of this next few days just doubting myself, and I was trying to reaffirm myself constantly, because I needed it to be not 100%, I wanted it 1000%. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to things like this. I think it's pretty decent. Obviously these walls will get cleaned up. There's a lot of loose bits, that like all these bits. I'll take all that shit out like nicely though, not just like whacking a pickaxe. What to do now though? Oh, this loose stone here. But I like coming across the stones because it's just taking pure mass out, isn't it? That was a blatant lie if I've ever heard one. The only person who likes coming across stones in mass is a crackhead. seen better days. Look at that. It's got a sad face on it. Why the long face, sir? Straight face. You ready? Maybe this side because it's already loose. Kind of. I think I'll go off that side. I don't know why I look so confused. Don't know my ass from my elbow. Just pick a side and dig, bruh. And collapse it all. Innit? It's pretty crazy how I managed to do this all in secret. Like, no one's seen me going to the bunker. No one's seen me leaving. No one's seen the trails coming in and out. They didn't find the tools that I left there overnight. Not one local spotted me the whole time. That's pretty mad. My bad, I forgot about Howard. And for those who don't know who Howard is, just keep watching. He will star soon. Was arguably the only person you didn't want seeing us. Big stones. I'll draw it down. I did know but badmouth that shovel the whole way through, but actually it was certified, it was soldering. Look at it, no wonder it was crippled. I was sending it through hell. That looks pretty certified, doesn't it? See, this is what I was looking for, certification. Alright. Alright. Clearly at this stage all Mars bars had got to my head and the heat was blasting my brain. Now the land's working for me. Gravity is doing its job. Beautiful. Obviously I've still got to dig bits out, but ultimately I'm not having to do too much pickaxing. People are like, don't stand underneath that. I know. Don't worry. Well, don't worry about all the random waffling that I was doing, because I was still whipping through that land like it was a Jacob cracker with a broken fork. Look at the state of the fork, man, it's crying. In hindsight, I wish I had have started building the wall from taking the stones out instead of just throwing the stones about, because that was such a nightmare having to deal with that. Nice. But it'll be an awkward one. I don't know how to approach this. It's an awkward shape. Right, this way seems the best way. Okay. Prized possession is like a fish. Put his earphone out. Seat there now. Look at that! Wow! That is not a joke. There is a very lot of boulders, like it's ridiculous. But managed to persevere, innit? I just have to keep filtering it out where I can, shoveling down. It is long, but we're getting somewhere clearly. If you're wondering why my clothes have changed a couple of times already, it's because this was done over the course of 7 days. It took me a total of 29 hours to do, but I was just dotting hours here and there in between my actual business that I run and my daughter. So yeah, I'm not just doing up changing rooms off camera. Ah yes, here she is. That good spade he treats so well. Getting a big depth on that side. This poor fork got reduced to spoon status. Look at the state of it. I don't even know how I managed to persevere with this thing, but it did soldier on to the very end. But there was method to the madness. The reason why I took all these bodega tools down is because, well, look at the state of them. No one's going to take them off the site. And if they did, then it's not the tools that is hindering my actual business now. So, yeah, I didn't want them just getting charred off site. They was getting left there overnight. I had to separately take all these down there, like one by one. Like some weird Noah's Ark, but one by one. And I looked a bit weird when I was walking down to the woods with a pickaxe or walking down to the woods with a fucking spade in my hand. I was getting a few raised eyebrows, to say the least. I should probably shovel a bit of this out because there is going to be a lot of stuff here. He says after excavating half the hillside out. I mean, I know a lot of people think out loud, but what sort of stupid ass statement was that? I better dig some of that out because there's going to be a lot of stuff there or something. I suppose it's not just that. I am walking the people on the live through what I'm doing and my plans and stuff like that. But still, I feel like I'm making excuses for myself now. And I don't even know what I'm making excuses for. I'm just going to watch the video for a minute. I think that's it. Oh. carve it out as much as I can. No wonder the spade's fucked. Look at how I'm using it, man.
Little wangler.
There she is, Frankenstein. Surprised she's even made it this far in.
It's cooking, guys. Absolutely baking.
There's a hole on the camera now. Right. Stood in the hole over here. Welcome to another episode of The Hole. On the contrary, it's not a hole, it's a bunker. We're just digging the first stage of the bunker. It's not a hole. I identify as a bunker.
Ooh, it's in there like swimwear. Fucking hell, what's that? Nice.
Digging this fire pit out was way more exciting than it should have been. I wasn't working off blueprints, but I had all these expectations in my head, and this was definitely up on the top of the priority list.
Must be getting somewhere.
See what I mean? Look at my face. Well, what you can see of it. I'm over the moon, clearly.
Yes.
Fire. That is a good storm for a fire as well. Right, look at it from the other side. I think most of the dig is complete, to be honest. Now I just need to start building. So obviously there'll be bits to come out, but not much. Let's do a test fire. Nice. Sick. That's what I was picturing. Do you know what I mean? That is literally perfect, and I'll stone that off. I'll make sure it don't come this way. I'll open the hole out a little bit more to stop that. But that is what we came for. Nice. That is extremely good. I'm happy with that.
So, obviously, the idea is now, I'll put like that stone on either side, make sure I know where I'm sitting with everything there, and I can test drop the roof. Well, really, I can drop like a roof in anyway, can't I? We've got a few lengths and that. We're going to be putting some supports in today, but I've salvaged a bunch of this from one side. So this stuff here, yeah, this will make a full roof. I've got a full piece of it will be whoosh, on top of us, yeah. Also, these small pieces I'm going to use to retain that, and we'll pin this to that. You know what I mean? It'll be. So yeah, that's the aim, guys. So I need to. I've got that top bit up there as well.
The amount of stuff that was just fly tipped in them woods is actually ridiculous. All this fencing was just piled up in little horrible spots, overgrown with brambles, and I had to free them up. I think we all just need to look after our own communities a little bit better and start taking a little bit of accountability and going out of our way to sort of clean up a little bit. That doesn't mean we all have to now become Karens and start going around policing the neighbourhood, but the council is severely lacking, so we need to literally pick up that slack and brush our community up a little bit.
I'll get a good enough bit on there, build it up so that's what, like a shovel width. Look at that. Get a stone that's like that. That's a nice square stone. He's putting stones back in now. That looks certified. So if I just take like what I don't need out, damn. Like, this can be one of them bottom stones. Right, so oh, there's bare daddy long legs on that. Ah, my finger.
I hope that there's people watching this now and it's encouraging them or inspiring them to get out, because I think we're living in the times of like a mental health crisis and it's just not pushed enough. More people need to get outdoors. You don't need to take it to the extreme of building underground bunkers. You can just go on a light walk. There is so much more to life than just working and paying bills and stressing. Guys, it's important that we get out and make a life. It's not just going to fall from the sky and land in your hand. Anything that's worth having, you've got to go out and work for it.
There's also let's just chop one side off first, and then I'll account for the chopped. Do you know what I mean? There, lad. Get the chainsaw. Oh, it feels a bit precarious. We have wood. Right. I don't know though. That is pretty certified that. Now there's like it's alright, it'll be alright. We just need to worry about that support beam. Wait, so let's be honest. Oh, it's starting to sting a bit. It'll be alright anyway. Bad worse. I've got a pre-roll in my pocket. Here's some water I brought down yesterday for finger. Just took a bit of a battering. It's shaking. Ah! Ah! There's no doubt. All these can just be chucked down here. Some of them are too good to throw. I just... What an absolute idiot. Show you what now, in fact, because I think there's enough stuff on there to drop the feature piece in. There I come. Right, 1 second. I'll get that piece in there. It might go nicely, and then I can backfill against it then.
I can't honestly believe how perfectly that fit there. It was like it was meant to be.
Fucking chimney actually fucking works proper as well. The fireplace is down there. Just need to get another thing that's propping from there to there to hold this side, which that rock will do bottom half of it, but if stuff fall, which I doubt it will, then you don't want it just folding through that corner. Because I'm nearly through this now. lift around a little bit more. I'm gonna attempt now to drag this up. It is heavy as fuck, man. So I've dug a little temporary step going in, and then we're gonna lay over this now and get the roof in. It's okay.
Finding this fence was like finding buried treasure. It might not look like it, but this actually saved me so much work.
Okay. This way, a bit. That'll be better. This is like a fucking iceberg storm, man. It's massive. It's massive. Come on, man. Why are you making me work for this, sir? Oh shit, it's falling down. That's what my headers wanted. Sliding down. Try just pin it there for now. Guys, I can't wait for this to be like finished, like with roof on and shit. It'll be sick. Mama sa mo lo şurada. Stanley would be perfect now, won't it?
This was one of the most satisfying parts of the whole project. Watching that tarp getting covered with soil was weirdly exciting. You can tell I'm getting old. How did no one hear this? Like, this part of the build was so noisy, it was unreal. I don't get how no one clocked me at this stage.
It'll work.
I remember being so pissed off at this stage, thinking, why didn't I do this before? Because then I was just moving soil twice, 3, 4 times. But I'm glad I did it anyway, because it would have looked tacky otherwise. Look at me, man. Sat there, raking mud and stone about with my hands. And then later on that night, I'm probably also sat there looking at my hands like, why does it look like fucking shredded wheat?
Yeah, we'll get this sorted. This is just kind of a bit temporary, but should be alright. That's not too bad, man. I can live with that. I can live with it. I mean, I'm not actually moving, am I? Or am I? Find out next week on. He moved in. He totally moved in. We're on bunker. We're on bunker. What do you know about bunkers, eh? I stick it on as just a puny thing done like this. Yeah. Little lock on it and that. Fucking hell. Anyway guys, I want to thank you for watching to the very end, and if you're not already subscribing, then please press the subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and there will be so much more content coming to this page, so keep your eye out and drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Peace out guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Look at how perfect that chimney's working.